another clip has gone viral of Starbucks employees reacting to a new dress code policy. Starbucks announced a dress code policy a couple of weeks ago. Employees will now be required to wear a solid black shirt and khaki, black, or blue jean bottoms. So you can wear basically any trousers you want, but you got to wear a black shirt. And it can be almost any kind of black shirt you want. It could be short sleeve, it could be long sleeve, it can have a collar on it, it can not have a collar on it. Don't forget, when you're working at Starbucks, you wear a green apron, so most of your shirt is covered up anyway. All they're really saying is you have to wear some kind of pants, and the shirt that's already mostly concealed by your apron needs to be black. So it's a little more uniform. And in part, they say that they're updating the dress code so that they can deliver a more consistent coffee house experience, bring simpler guidance to partners, and allow those green aprons to pop a little bit more. Okay. That was too much for a handful of frivolous and decadent Starbucks employees.
Something that Starbucks loves to do is allow partners to be themselves, or whatever that PR that they want to push. I don't understand how that's in good faith of letting us express ourselves.
This is not a legal action.
This is not a legal action.
By unilaterally deciding what the dress code
Starbucks
is
can't
going
have
to
a
be,
dress code.
and then creating this so-called feedback session where the dress code's already created, and we're just...
It's not legal. It's not legal for a coffee house to have a uniform.
And still accept lying down.
Is it now? I don't know if this guy graduated from Harvard Law. Maybe he did. Maybe that explains it. So first of all, one of my most contrarian right-wing opinions, I think Starbucks is one of the greatest corporations in the country. I love Starbucks. Starbucks, as my friend Alan Estrin pointed out, Starbucks created public bathrooms in every city on earth. Before Starbucks existed and you wanted to use a bathroom in a city, you'd have to pretend to be going to a restaurant. It was very awkward. You kind of slipped through to the back. Starbucks just made it so easy. Starbucks, the coffee tastes good. I know some people don't like it. It's good. It's strong. It's good. It's easy. Most Starbucks employees are great. I am one of the few very pro-Starbucks conservatives. And that's not true. Many conservatives are pro-Starbucks. I'm one of the few who will admit it. And it's good. This policy is good. You want uniformity. These malcontent employees are proving the point for the policy, because I don't want to look at a bunch of weird stuff when I go into Starbucks. The purpose of business is to serve the customer. It's not about the employees. The audacity of these people to say, we Starbucks partners. You're not a partner, you're an employee, and you should be grateful to your employers for giving you a relatively great job. Starbucks famously is a really good job. As far as working retail and fast food, it's actually apparently a really nice job. But it's not about you. The business is not about making the employee feel really nice. The business is about serving the customer. And so basic stuff, dress kind of normally, that seems totally reasonable to me. But there's a deeper point, actually, which the libs don't understand. Go to takelean.com, use code Michael, MICHAEL 20. Do not mistake what I'm about to tell you about for another injectable weight loss solution. This is something entirely different. These impressive weight loss results come from a physician-developed dietary supplement called Lean. Lean was developed by medical and academic professionals as an alternative to GLP-1 medications, eliminating the need for injections. Research on the components in Lean demonstrates their ability to regulate glucose levels, significantly decrease hunger sensations, and enhance metabolism by utilizing fat stores as an energy source. Real people have seen real results. Lori M. wrote, quote, I've struggled to get weight off, and Lean has been a lifesaver. I've been losing a couple pounds a week or more. Kelly F. said, amazing. I immediately noticed an energy boost and a healthy loss in weight. I would promote this product to anyone. Strongly recommend it. If you struggled with weight, I know a lot of people have struggled with weight, go look into this, check this out. Sometimes a healthy diet and exercise just don't seem to be enough. That is where Lean is for you. Let's get you started with 20% off. Just use code Michael, MICHAEL 20 at takelean.com. Code Michael, MICHAEL 20 at takelean.com. What is that URL? Takelean.com. Code Michael, MICHAEL 20. Results vary. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA, is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease, and is not a substitute for care from a healthcare provider. What they're complaining about here is that they say, my individuality will not shine through if I'm not allowed to wear bizarre, distracting clothing and, strip down naked in the store or whatever they want to do. Having to wear a black t-shirt and pants, that's too much. You're suppressing my individuality. Au contraire, mon frère, or my sister, or I can't, it's hard to tell the gender. Uniforms allow your individuality to flourish. Just as limitations on a poem, rhyme and meter, for instance, allow the poet to better express his creativity. Just as limits give form and shape to things, so too, a uniform paradoxically allows you to become more fully yourself. Because the t-shirt you wear is pretty superficial. The pants or shorts you wear or don't wear, it's kind of superficial. That's not what you're about. That doesn't even go skin deep. It's above your skin. You're a rational creature. If you want to express your individuality fully, that's going to come from your rational nature. It's not going to come from your stupid t-shirt. This is true in churches. This is why people are returning to the high liturgies, I think. Because the high liturgies, on the one hand, seem like smells and bells and distractions. Not really. What it does is, by removing the personality of the preacher or the music director or whoever, it allows the real star of the liturgy, God, Christ, the gospel, the holy sacrifice of the Mass, to be the star of the show. Okay, so I don't go to church to hear some guy to give his personality. I don't go to church so that I can have some choir director or some really miserable and longing, aching musician, express her individuality. I go there for the Mass. The star of the show can come out with some uniformity. And for these Starbucks employees, the way that they can star in their show is serve the customers well and with their personality in the confines of a uniform, in the confines of the business, in the confines of serving the customer. The irony is, the people who just dress normally and behave normally are much more interesting people 100 out of 100 times than the people who insist on making a big show of their clothing or whatever. The people who, in an effort to be nonconformist, are the most bland and tediously conformist of anyone. God, I can't. I'm very excited. That's great. And if a handful of malcontent Starbucks employees want to quit, that's fine. I'll enjoy all the other great Starbucks employees that I see. That was a great clip. Now stop. Ring the bell. Subscribe. We'll see you next time.